Winter solstice, winter solstice, winter solstice, it is here. 2020, 2020, you're almost over. And from this day forward, the day grows again. Sunlight duration. Increase, please, and thank you. This is my first Berlin winter. They told me the truth. Winter sure is gray here. The clouds, they cover most of the sky, most of the time. These last few days have been the shortest of my life. 7 hours and 39 minutes goes by quick. And when I'm standing here in Northern Europe, the sun stays so very low on the southern horizon. Shadows at solar noon are long. Cobblestone streets shine up into my eyes as I bike southward to the former airport, where I go to see the bodies moving with their shadows. These brief days are beautiful. I bundle up, wearing one of my oversized jackets, my new insulated shoes, sometimes snow pants, and I saunter about my neighborhood. The cool breeze becomes chilling with the air wet. I bundle up and walk slowly. I go to the graveyard a few days a week to visit the gravestone of my grandma. She died in November at age 76. The lung cancer treatments didn't start soon enough, and so the curable stage 3 became a late 4. The day after I turned 30, I got the news that she had just 3 months left. She died 4 mornings later, at home, with my mom by her side. I sent her a voice memo telling her goodbye, and I made a YouTube playlist of hit songs from her childhood. The family that could visit that week did so. My sister zoomed me and my Munich-based brother into the windy hilltop burial. Over the distortion caused by the wind, I could hardly make out more than a few of the Catholic priest's words, but it was still nice to see the space in the sunshine, where my grandpa's ashes were buried in March of 2013. We haven't done any group grieving, though I think we should. My grandma was very important to me and my development. We never formed a deep emotional bond, but she was present throughout my childhood, living in the neighborhood just beyond near my elementary, middle, and high schools. Grandma's house was a safe haven. I will be forever grateful for the space she provided to me and my siblings. I found her a Berlin gravestone. It was a few months back that I found the unmarked rock, which is peaceful and located in a great spot in the yard, surrounded by shrubs and trees I cannot yet identify by name. I'll tell you in another update someday. I go there to pay respects, and I stand in silence for a few minutes each time. The other place I walk to is Humbeltheim Volkspark. I usually make the climb up the hill to the 2 gun towers. The remnant of World War II gives a beautiful view of Wedding, the working-class borough I call home. I've been struggling with some crippling depression the last few months. I don't have the community support here yet. I've been off my antidepressant and mood stabilizer since July. I'm considering going back on. I need to figure out therapy and psychiatry here, but my motivation is so low. It's hard to get myself to do things I enjoy, let alone unenjoyable things. I could use some help, but I don't have anyone to turn to. We'll see. The spring and summer is going to bring a different kind of medicine. Speaking of things that are good for my well-being, I got my artist visa 3 weeks ago. I can stay in Germany until December 2023. Yippee, yippee, wowza, hooray! This really is such good news for me. I can't wait to bring my visions to fruition. It is time for me to tell you about Heal Space. I will work on this. Deadline. Yes, you know, deadlines can be helpful. I'm down, but damn it, I need to put something together by the end of this year. I'll tell you about Heal Space, and I'll show you some things. I just set myself a deadline. Will you hold me accountable? I'll try and hold myself. Quick headlines for the record. The COVID-19 vaccine has been created, and it has been approved in a number of countries in the last few weeks. Rich countries are already vaccinating people. But there have already been 1.72 million deaths from the virus. Many more are coming. There have been 320,000 deaths in the US of A, where, over the last 2 weeks alone, 2.8 million people have tested positive for COVID-19. That's 200,000 infections a day. News just came from the UK that the virus has mutated into a more contagious strain. Trump is still claiming he did not lose the US presidential election, but all his coup attempts have failed so far. He is currently pardoning a bunch of really shitty people. Congress passed its first stimulus since the $2.2 trillion in March. In March, US adult taxpayers got a check for $1,200. This time they get half that. Nothing in between. What a sad joke. Berlin implemented stricter lockdown measures on December 16th. Daily infections are staying between 1,000 and 1,500. The occupancy rate of intensive care beds with COVID-19 patients is dangerously high at 28%. And the number of new infections per 100,000 inhabitants in the past 7 days is 216.7. Still, I'm so grateful for so many things. I'm so disappointed in so many things. I know a better world is in the making, though. I'm hopeful because of the so many inspiring people that are out there that I know. Empathy and love will become resistance, and positive change is coming. To those of you I love, hey, how are you? How's the winter been so far? Tell me about the struggle and the beauty in your life. Happy Solstice 2020.